Alrighty, for those who have Elgin lathes and Hardings and Sheldon lathes, this is the Worthington All Drive Vintage Drive System, which works actually. Now, I tried these belts, but too much tension. So this one here is original belt. I'm trying to find two replacements for this guy, and this is the inverted cog belt. It's what, 22 and a half inches by 1 3/8 thick by 1 inch wide, and they were kind of rotten in this because this thing hadn't been used for a long time. Interesting characteristics. It does work. You shift. Let me put this on for now. Primitive but effective. Okay, it shifts. It also shifts this part up and down, which is unique and different. Let me just grab the iPad this way. So, once the belts are on, the part down there moves. So the belts act as part of the whole system, of course, by adding tension for things to move. This is to the lathe. This is from the motor. It goes down here, spreads these apart like so. When you apply pressure on this system here, this is on sliders, as you can see. Hard to do everything with one hand holding iPad, but it does work fine. Just I don't like the vibration from these two things. So I'm going to McMaster and Carr, see if we can find a cog belt and add it, get two of them and put them on here. I put this in here because I'm trying to accurately measure the minimum and belt length. I took inside diameter of the belt as well as outside diameter. I wrapped a piece of tape around it to exactly on the outside, took it off, and then measure it. And was it 22 and a half inches? And so once this is restored, and the bearings are okay. This wasn't used that much from what I could see. Of course, where the light grips are, this of course fits on there. So I'll put that back on in place and everything else, put it back together in the Elgin lathe. Very nice engineered vintage piece. Maybe helpful to somebody who has one of these lathes. A lot of them, however, are winding up on eBay for hardly anything. I guess there's a whole dynamic shift in what people buy and collect these days, which is good for me. I like vintage old Navy and machine tools and artillery parts and pieces. A lot of stuff on eBay doesn't sell anymore. It sits there for years. So not into that stuff much anymore. More into drones, cell phones, and iPads and other crazy things, I guess. But anyway, it makes my job easier to collecting this stuff and finding it. So this is all nicely cast steel, cast iron bearings, new departure bearings, very old, I'm sure. It's just that it sat so long, the belt fell apart, kind of. Because I think it might have been used, but I doubt it. There's no wear indications anywhere, so. Anyway, that's the story on the Worthington All Drive system. I've always been interested in vintage ever since I was a kid. I don't like plastic. I don't like modern stuff too much. Things like that I call a radio, not some piece of plastic crap. Just the way I am. Plastic indicates to me cheap, throwaway, useless, non-collectible stuff. That's the same with guns like AR-15s. Well, made of aluminum. Come on, no interest in them. Maybe an AK-47. It's all heavy wood and heavy metal. But anyway, that's my rant for the day. And what do you think of my legs? I'm sitting out in the sun and getting sun power. I enjoy the sun. Oh, other projects is this rack. It's been sitting here for quite a while. I haven't got around to finishing it off yet. I get sidewind too much, huh? I'm getting the Navy ship done here. I'll see old Ed has one of those again for sale. Nobody's bought it for years, so I might put it. I don't know. Expecting a delivery of an old Wade Cataract split bed lathe. Got these recently from Mr. Alec in Greece, part of a Canon mechanism. He's one of my favorite sellers, Mr. Alec, and MT Tools, and Power Boater, machine tools, parts, pieces, a bunch of others. I got quite a list of them, so I get some pretty cool deals from these guys. So there's some good things about eBay prices. It sells for eBay. It sells on eBay for, well, a lot of people now are selling it for a lot less and a lot higher, which is strange though. All right.